Okay, is it good? Look, I can't tell. They both said, ow. Ah. They both said blue snowball microphone. So I am just assuming. Quick sound check. Cover your ears, might be loud. Okay, yep, we're good. I think anyway. Go ahead and share this. YouTube, start it. No, don't start it at nothing, you fool. Send it to Twitter. Oh, I have to leave? Cancel then. How about I open link in a new tab? Haha, cheating! Haha. Space games updates via YouTube. Haha. Take that. Who to follow? No, thank you. I am not a loser. Okay, we're good then. I've shared it, but anyone who's watching this either currently on the stream, which it says there's no one so far, or pre-watching this is meant to just sort of get into the gist of trying to make streams. I don't know that much about making streams in general. Let me just say, I'm clueless when it comes to that. So this is sort of a learning curve for me. And this entire thing is just meant to be updates on what's been going on, because I feel like there's a lot I need to explain. Hello, Dan Raper. How are you, little boy? Anyway, so whether or not like people do watch this, I'm still going to explain everything that's going on. Thank you, by the way. Have you seen the trailer for the Happy Time Murders? Don't think I've ever heard of that. I'll look it up on my phone right now. But like I said, this video is mainly just sort of be an update on everything that's happening. Like I said, it disappeared for a while. I said I was going to move to Texas, but as you can probably tell from my background, has yet to happen. I'm still in the same apartment. There's a reason for that. But anyway, let me go ahead and look this up. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Alright, the Happy Time Murders. In the seedy underbelly of Los Angeles, two clashing detectives, one human and the other a puppet, must work together to solve the brutal murders of former cast members of a beloved puppet TV. Oh, that sounds like a neat idea. I'll have to check the trailer out later, because right now I kind of want to focus on explaining certain things. Really? She's going to start barking. Oh boy. This is good. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I've yet to actually move to Texas, even though like a month ago I released a video saying see you in Texas. This is because I was supposed to leave a while back, even before that video was even released. It was January where I quit my job at Sunoco because I was moving over to Washington. No, not Washington, Texas. It was Texas. I'm an idiot. I lived in Washington at one point, Washington State, but I came back here to Pennsylvania. But anyway, not everything goes as planned. Me moving is not just like completely my. It wasn't completely my idea. Some family offered to bring me over, and we're just sort of playing the waiting game at this point. It's not like my family's just sitting there being lazy. There's a lot of complications going over there as well. My mom, who lives in Texas, she lost her job. No, wait, she didn't lose her job. The company she works for is going under. So there's a lot of complications. She's not getting paid when she's supposed to. She's looking for a new job. And there's just so many different issues. I was supposed to leave somewhere around, I'd say, March, maybe. But that hasn't happened. And I was confident I was going to leave in May. But look, we're still here. Golly. So that's why I decided, you know what, I recorded a bunch of Red Rooms that I'm just going to go ahead and make a return and use Red Room as an advantage to sort of advertise another thing I'm going to be doing, and I'll explain that later. Wait, Happy Time Murders is actually created by Brian Hedson. Isn't he the guy who made Muppets? If so, that's actually really cool. Huh. But anyway, moving on to why I'm still stuck in PA. It's mainly the waiting game. We're waiting for time, money, and essentially the right things to come together. Nothing ever goes as planned. Now I repeat, nothing. If you ever make a plan, prepare for that plan to fail. Oh, it's the son, Jim Henson. That's the guy I was thinking of. Hello, Daniel. How are you today? Anyway, so right now, I'm kind of using this as an opportunity to explain everything. I might disappear again for like a week. Not anytime soon. Probably in the end of June or something. Screeching sounds of gratings. How was that? Good night. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, was he leaving? Oh, I'm confused now. Oh, I think he did. The whole thing just went down from 6 to 5. Okay. I think you should make a live reaction for the trailer. You see, I'm not really much of a reactor. What we do in Red Room is mainly just video games from like Mondays to Fridays. Sort of a vlog. Oh, okay, then someone else left. Sorry, Danielle. Anyway, Saturdays we do live vlogs. I'd say Sundays we do the Hotel Pub podcast, which I'm not really sure if I should count as a podcast. Are there time length rules, like it has to be an hour long or something? Mine are just like 10 minutes of me just rambling. But typically, if I do reactions, it probably would be on Hotel Pub. It's not really necessarily a no to the reaction, but it's considered kind of unlikely, considering what I do in Hotel Pub and Red Room in general. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and say hi. Good luck, dude. Hey, thanks, man. Why are you wearing the mask? That's another thing. That's actually something I wanted to talk about here. The reason I'm wearing the mask more often, you'll see on Twitter I'm wearing it more, you've seen certain videos, and the only times I really don't wear it nowadays is on certain live vlogs because I'm normally outside, and people, like, they're probably going to think I'm robbing someone or something like that. I already wore it outside once, and that was just to take a selfie in, like, right by sort of a foresty area right outside of my apartment, and I got so many glares, I really thought I was going to get shot. Anyway. But anyway, the main reason I wear the mask nowadays is because I want people to know me for the things I create. I don't want people to know me for just my personal life. I feel like that takes away from the whole experience. So I figured one of the best ways is to make a character, and that character was void of space. What I typically go by on my top list and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Boney. How's it going? And hi, AG Productions. Smart dude. I know I'm rather intelligent. But anyway, I created the mask to sort of give myself a personality and give myself a way to have people see me for more as a creator rather than just like a random person. I mean, I know I'm not like huge. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I'm not like up to that celebrity status. But I still want to be like make myself stick out while also having people know that, hey, I'm more than just a face. Which is ironic because the mask has a face. Originally used to go by Butler of Time, which was just me in a suit and a top hat, but that was a little bland and generic for me. I did that way too many times, so I decided to go ahead and drop the Butler and create Void instead. So that's why I often wear the mask nowadays, more for personality, so people can see me for the things I make, and I just think it's cool. Makes my chin a little itchy because I have a beard, and it keeps rubbing against the mask, but I'll have to figure that part later. You should make a new IP series of horror games for the Nintendo Switch. Ooh. Now, I'm not much of a game developer. In game developing, I've tried to experiment with that. It's rather difficult. I think I'm going to need a more powerful computer. I have a PC, don't get me wrong, but it's like one of those cheap PCs, or one of those low-end ones. And I want to experiment with the idea as well. I'd like to start small for like mobile games and then rise up and see if I could do bigger stuff. I've always wanted to create a platform fighter, sort of like Smash Brothers or Rivals of Aether, but I just don't know that much and I don't have the right equipment. So as of now, it's sort of a no, but maybe in the future. Did I make the mask? Yes, I did. I actually went to, I think it was Party Outlet. It was some party store. I forget the name of. You keep seeing commercials for it. And I just got regular paint and I painted on different emotions. Anyway, can you breathe in that as well? Yes, though not very easily. I have 2 holes right in the nose and 1 right in the mouth. As you can blatantly see, that's the only black spot that's not supposed to be there, only because that's a hole that came with the mask. But you can but you can be a game developer and write the story, but have a team of professionals work on everything else. Yeah, but the problem is with that is I require payments, and as might be shocking for you to hear, I'm actually very poor. I don't have that much money. I'm jobless right now. I could open a Kickstarter, but I'm not really like into any game ideas I have right now, and I want to be more directly involved than just sort of like pay people to be like, do my bidding, as I whip my angry whip at them, do my bidding. Now, what else should I talk about? Oh yeah, I announced Crimson Kingdom not too long ago, and I said it would be coming out on June 22nd. I don't know if that's really fully happening. Struggles of a YouTube, am I right? I've been on YouTube for 10 years. It's hard. Anyway, moving on. Crimson Kingdom is sort of, well, the evolution from Hotel Room 103. If you guys know my other channel, Hotel Room 103, there's one big problem with it. The monetization is disabled for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I don't mean like, oh, you can't set up monetization because of the whole 1,000 subscribers thing. No, I have 1,000 subscribers and enough views, but the problem is that monetization was literally disabled. And I tried to go ahead and call YouTube. I tried contacting AdSense. I tried disputing, but nothing worked. So Crimson Kingdom is going to be a new channel where I'm going to move some of the stuff from Hotel Room 103, stuff I feel like is good enough, over and sort of starting fresh. Yes, I know it's getting kind of annoying to constantly do this, but I have a legitimate reason this time, and that's this channel will at least be monetized. And I can make money off of the videos I make so I can continue making more. I want to make this a job. Anyway, moving on. Are you excited for the new Smash Brothers? Oh my god, yes. Yes! I'm thinking every day on the 12th, we're gonna see a trailer for the new Smash Brothers, and ooh, I'm so excited. There's so many different possibilities of the way it could go. There are so many like leaks and rumors and all that kind of stuff. Like most leaks are fake, but it still gets me excited nonetheless. Whew. I will say it's easy to breathe in this thing, but it is hot as hell, and my beard keeps scratching on it. Oh god, I should save that part. Anyway, get your mannequin buddy to help you out, lol. Help me out with what? Wait, this message was retracted? What happened here, buckaroo? Get my mannequin friend to help me out. Mr. Blank? Oh, I thought you were talking about the skeleton that's on the floor. Ooh. He is not really much of a helper. He doesn't know how to really do stuff. He just sits there and judges me in his little voice. I heard that. You shut your mouth. What up, Room? What's up? And you guys remember that video? That funny meme? You know? What's up? Professor Red Room? Well, I do call myself. I am many things, Buckaroo. Thank you for the compliment. But I am not a professor of anything. I am a moron. Anyway, what is it? Don't get discouraged by getting money out of YouTube for your hard work is pulling teeth. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not discouraged. Now I know there's a lot of sort of like people going out there saying, don't try and become a YouTuber, it's really hard. And I know it's harder these days, but the thing is, I still think it's possible. And I don't even need that much money to live or get by. And I think, like, while YouTube has definitely become worse with the algorithm and the demonetization, and I've been affected by that as well, I don't think it's really worth, like, I do think it's still worth it. I think maybe I'm trying to work with YouTube, and that's why a Red Room exists. A Red Room is my way to sort of combat the system by making one channel that is sort of sucking the dick of the algorithm. And I know that sounds awful, but I want Red Room to be sort of the way I fund other bigger projects. I want to make web series and all that kind of stuff. And as Pac-Man fan already mentioned about the idea of game development, I would love to start that, but once again, money is an issue. But yeah. Oof. I'll tell you what though, it's hot in this thing. I had to turn the air conditioner off because if I kept it on, it would be a big distraction. It's really loud, I'll tell you what. And two, whew, I don't want to take the mask off. So anyway, with Crimson Kingdom, a lot of things are still going to return. There's Cartoon Asylum, Grotesque Brain. I'm still contacting a lot of other people to help narrate Grotesque Brains. Nothing set in stone yet. Slender Notes, which I just started, is also continuing. In fact, I just finished a 20-minute long Slender Notes. I'm going to use it to introduce the channel. It's going to be the first new video, and first video in general. It's going to be on Crimson Kingdom. I think it's going to be awesome. Hello, Reese's Peeps. You could create a new character. That would be cool. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Since it's my 10-year anniversary, I started a channel. I started YouTube back when I was 12. JetRay102 was the original channel's name. Yo, it's me, a mistake, a new subscriber. No, don't insult yourself right there. That's my job. Anyway, there are a lot of characters I made from these past 10 years, but since no one knows about them and I'm not really happy about their current forms, I want to reboot them. Like Tug the Penguin, he's rather stationary, so I don't really need to reboot him minus his name. His name was originally Mr. Tuggles. Mr. Blank is new, so he doesn't need to be either. And there are some characters I haven't done for a long time. Like a character called DIV, the Dangerously Directed Virus. It's been 9 years, but it's been a long time since that. Nat the Banana Ghost is a character I haven't done for a while, and he's one of my personal favorites. But those are characters I might need to reboot. But anyway, I'm planning to make a show just because of the YouTube payment thing. I might not make it right now. I might make a trailer, but being underage and the show genre horror, they seem to hate it. Oh. But don't be discouraged. Like, I'd say if you have an idea, try your best to make it. Because I know nowadays people like to go ahead and just act harsh to others, shout cringe, and then act like it's for the sake of criticism, when clearly for the most part it's not. I'd say go for it. If people are really going to give you criticism, they'll give you advice on how to improve instead of being like, oh my god, cringe! Because that's not criticism. I mean, well, okay, maybe by the basic definition, but the definition is fake, to be fair. I think YouTube had a bad experience with horror. And I don't think it's that. I think it's more that YouTube is just trying too hard to be family friendly, even though they have a YouTube Kids thing. They are a business. I kind of get it. First and foremost, money needs to be made. And that's why whenever YouTube has an update, I'll say my thoughts, and I might be a little frustrated. Some of them I might even a little bit rationalize because they are a business. And YouTube is one of those weird kind of businesses where they definitely make money off of it, but not a lot, considering like how many videos are being uploaded. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. Now, where was I? Holy crap. Walk around Red Room. Now, excuse me. I'm going to get a bottle of water real quick. This will take me like 2 whole seconds. I'll run like hell. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I love me some H2O. I'm back. Do you have a Discord account? I do not, actually. I truly don't know what Discord is, actually. Faster than my lifespan. My God, man. That was faster than lifespan. How are you still here? Strange. Anyway, geez, what else should I talk about? I know there's a lot of other things I should talk about. I am trying to experiment with one thing, and that's audio stories. You see, a lot of my ideas I have for stories take a long time to make because of animation, and animation takes a lot of time. It's a team process and takes a lot of time and money. And I think like the only way I can really get my kind of stories that work better in animation to life is to use audio stories like creepypasta readings, Audible, and all that kind of stuff. Like stuff that relies more on your hearing and your own perception, your own imagination. Kind of like a book would, except it's not really a book, it's a crummy story by me. I'm going to experiment with that. I already have one script done. I'm contacting some artist to help me out. He's actually the same guy who made the Hotel Room 103 image on the intro of many of those videos on the other channel, which is still going to be used for Crimson Kingdom. In fact, Hotel Room 103 is going to become its own thing. It's like Skype, except it's free. Oh, that's what Discord is. You should do more live streams more often. It's fun. I know it is. Except it's really freaking hot in here. Oh, God, my beard. I think that's my biggest problem, my beard. Ugh. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, yeah, animation is hard. Frame by frame is the worst to do. Oh, it is rewarding. Yeah, I agree. But it is so hard. Oof. That's why I'm trying to do audio stories with, like, minor visuals. Like, enough art to see, like, this character looks like this and whatnot. Mate, what do you think about modern horror films? Are they in any way scary these days? That's the funny thing. I'm going to say this right now. You know what? I'm sorry if this breaks the motion. I'm going to have to take off the mask. Oh, God. It's way too damn hot. I would be a terrible Daft Punk. Fucking hell, dude. Sweaty, gross. Hey, kids, you want to wear a mask? Don't have a beard. Jesus. This beard makes me look fucking luscious, I'll say that. But it also gets in the goddamn way. Oh, Jesus. It's all covered in sweat, too. And ew, so is this thing. Oh, ew. 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 I'm going to have to clean this up. Now, put it over here. I should come more prepared. Maybe I should set up a ventilation system. Oh, Christ. Anyway, I don't really think most horror movies are actually scary. And I know it's terrible to say. And I think that's mainly because they have the limitation of being mainstream. Ideas that are considered let's see, too out there or too scary might scare off the mainstream demographic. So they have to kind of limit themselves or at least focus on a certain demographic. Like, I don't know, gore lovers, where that's where slashers come in. People love to see death a lot. And that's why I feel like most horror movies, whether it be 80s, 90s, early 2000s, or even current, don't really do as well as, like, let's say, internet horror. Because they have that limitation of trying to be mainstream, thus they unintentionally limit themselves when it comes to the horror. I think I might make a full video on this subject because it's an unpopular opinion of mine that even though I'm a horror fan, I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Who wants this guy to be in a bikini someday? I know I do. I just got weird. I got some other news. It's not really news. It's over and done with. But I'll tell you what. I was experiencing some weird things going on in my body. And I went to the doctor. He said everything was fine. But I'm like a hypochondriac. I freak out about everything. I feel a little pain in my pinky. Oh, geez. That must be a disease. Oh. I'm still going through that right now. Not specifically one thing, but like I take one tiny thing. Like if I feel like a pain on my arm or in my chest, I immediately think it's the worst thing ever. I just went to the doctor. That cost me $100. I don't even have that much money to begin with. Maybe you're hallucinating. Possibly. It still ain't healthy, though. If I'm hallucinating, that means I got something else. That means I'm schizophrenic or something. I miss slasher films. I will say that. Slasher films aren't particularly scary, but I do love them because of how far they go about with the death and the slaughter. Like, in one scene, I think it was Friday 13th, part 6, Jason just comes up to these 3 random people who were only introduced in this scene and just whack, all 3 of their heads come off by their machete. Anyway, I feel like they should just explore and touch topics or go more into risky moves. Oh yeah, I want that too. But then comes once again the issue of like scaring off the mainstream demographic. I don't. Whenever I see people go ahead and say like, "Oh, Minions is such a terrible movie. Why can't they make movies like Kubo and the Two Strings?" But the problem is, you look at the box office for both of those movies. Minions got over $1 billion because it favored the mainstream demographic. Kubo was barely able to break even, despite it was a fantastic film, because it was too weird or too unusual for mainstream audiences. Bikini, no, not Bikini, I'm sorry. Binsky122 said, in my opinion, the internet has better content than TV. Basically, internet users are just premium. And I think I kind of agree what they're saying. Internet users have more freedom because, unless you're on YouTube, because demonetization, all that stuff, but they have more freedom because if you're not told specifically what can and can't work, you experiment a lot more. But the problem with that is that sometimes indie developers don't get as much of a budget. And so, yeah, they work around their limitations, like how Shovel Knight, that indie game, is like 8-bit. But if you want to make like a full grand scale feature length film, it's going to be limited, like visually speaking, or in some ways. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of talented people out there who can nearly replicate like theatrical level quality or AAA game developer quality. But anyway, hang on, let me just pull my hair back. Having long hair ain't easy. I think that's everything I needed to go over for YouTube. I'll stick around to like talk to you guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I think I needed to say everything I needed to for Crimson Kingdom, and this video will most likely be available for anyone to watch. So yeah, I definitely would like to do more live streams. I think I might, set up like one day of the week. I could go ahead and just talk to you guys. I don't know what day that could be though. And that might be after I move to Texas because we're still trying to figure things out. And I don't even know when we're moving to Texas at this point. So, what's in your mind is the perfect horror movie? You mean like one I'd make or an already existing one? Because if you want my opinion on like an already existing one, I don't really think that there is one that's particularly the best. I like Alien, don't get me wrong. That's definitely one of my personal favorites. I love slashers. Oh, one you make? Okay. Huh. I think maybe... I can't really say for sure because like I said, most horror movies limit themselves to what people are used to. That's why you don't see like interdimensional things unless something like The Further. And even then it's like more normalized. Like there's chains, furniture, and all that kind of stuff. You don't really see anything like H.P. Lovecraft Dimensions. I feel like maybe to make a great horror movie, maybe we should go ahead and make a whole new world, a whole new universe, a whole new, everything. Kind of like H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu, or perhaps there's that one film from Guillermo del Toro. I can't remember the name of Pan's Labyrinth, because that introduced a whole new world and all that kind of stuff and creatures that we don't know anything about. And I feel like maybe we should experiment more with that kind of stuff. So I don't really have a direct answer per se, but I do feel as if there are ideas that we should experiment upon. Anyway, I feel like a user like you needs more attention. You have very good opinions. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'm still kind of small. Not that I'm ungrateful. I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm glad there are people who watch my videos. I had an opportunity to actually have a lot more, though. Remember the Five Nights at Freddy's craze in 2014? Yeah, that was the only time I ever got 1 million views on a video. And I was getting lots of views, lots of subscribers. You know what happened? YouTube gave me a strike, and I kind of took a break when I wasn't supposed to. And also, some of my videos were pretty bad at that point in time. So I partially blame both YouTube and myself. If only I jumped on that train. I was already on the train. I kind of jumped off, though. But then again, my videos were awful back then, so I don't want people to know me for who I was in 2014. I hate my 2014 self. I was an ass. Uh, anyway, what do you think about juggalos? I don't think about juggalos very often. Um, Personally, my thing is that I don't judge. Everybody's able to live their life the way they want to, and I feel like just being like, huh, that person just as funny is hypocritical because look, I wear long hair, I wear black every day. You just saw me with a mask that's void of space, and once again, I need to send up more ventilation, or at least shave a part of my beard. You know what? And maybe since my beard's gotten too long, I like to keep it close shaved. But anyway, what I'm saying is, um, no matter what you are, unless you're someone who like harasses others or puts others down, then I don't. Then honestly, I have no right to judge you for what you do. Anyway, Chucky versus Five Nights at Freddy's a little. I don't know. I think that might be entertaining. Oh yeah, with Chucky. Chucky's always like one of those expressive, characters. Here's one. What's your opinion about Junji Ito manga? Ooh, I love it because Junji Ito has this way of sort of, let's say, how do I put this? They don't. A lot of horror movies typically do this thing where it's like, oh, geez, the killer, we better defeat him with a ritual or something like that. But Junji Ito stories don't really have that sort of big solution or way to beat the monster. If there is one, it's usually something out of everyone's control and everyone's essentially screwed. And you don't really look at like a savior and a perspective for the main character. It's just sort of like people who are witnessing this event. You're taking the perspective of witnesses, perhaps. Anyway, let's see. YouTube equals Stalin. Oh. Awkward silence. I honestly don't know what to say. Huh. So anyway, I have a question for all of you who are watching this right now. Let's see. What was I gonna? Shit, I'm sorry. I have a question for all of you guys right now, and it's for like if you're subscribed to Red Room or Hotel Room 103. I'd like to ask what got you to subscribe to the first place, if you are subscribed anyway, because I want to improve myself. I want to become a better content creator. I want to go ahead and grow as an individual, and I just kind of want to know how I can do that. I'm not saying this is like sort of a, what's that term called, where you go into like a TV and focus groups. I'm not saying this is like a focus group thing. I'm just saying like I'm just curious myself, and I want to definitely improve on different things. So, if you're a subscriber, why did you subscribe? I say that very, very rudely. Why did you subscribe? Go to your room. And now we wait for answers. I know the meme is dead, but this thing looks fucking cool. I love these things. My interest is horror games and culture design and creature design. I like your jokes. I'll take you more subscribe to Red Room then, because that's where I mainly do jokes. I wanted to do a series where I just design monsters and make it be like in a perception of like an organization that studies them. But I think once again I need to hire an artist to bring some of them to life, because I can already draw decently to an extent, but I don't know anything about digital artwork, and I don't think sketches really do it. That, and I've been drawing a lot more fantastical characters as of late. I always keep my sketch pad nearby, because in case I get that idea in my head, I'm like, draw it now. Anyway, gameplay and horror content. Oh, all right. Gameplay and horror content. Awesome. I subscribe because I like how you talked about goths and emos. Oh, you're from those days. I've been considering to get back onto that, but I just don't know how. I don't want to make it something just on Red Room, not like this. I want to make it sort of like a series on Crimson Kingdom, So like Slender Notes, Grotesque Brain, and Cartoon Asylum, and Hotel Room 103. But I just don't know what. I actually made one video, but it's not directly just about the Gothic subculture. But more or less just like cartoons in the subculture. So, yeah. I might go ahead and talk about the Gothic subculture again in the future. I just need to figure out how to do it more than just once. How to do it into a regular thing to the point where it's not overshadowing anything, but it's not really being overshadowed itself. I want to give everything a balanced video. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh. You know, for a while, I thought it was going bald because my hair stopped growing. The reason it stopped... Okay, now, the reason why your hair might ever stop growing is mainly because if you don't cut it very often, you need to trim your hair, even if you're growing it out. And I haven't done that for a long time. So that's why my hair seemingly stopped growing. It'd be longer by now if I actually trimmed it. I'm an idiot. I'm not very smart. And again, who said I was? No. Look, if anyone says I'm smart, I appreciate the compliment, but I don't appreciate you lying. My hair's a mess. How about we make the playing field... This is why I script things. How about we make the playing field even then? How about that one? My God, I look like the Wicked Witch of the West. Jesus, my hair is everywhere. Yeah, it's hard to straighten this hair. I have rather thick hair, so it's nearly impossible to completely straighten. As you can see right now, there's even like a little curve. Get down. No, doesn't want to. And you see like dents popping out from the side. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to talk about. On Crimson Kingdom, I've been wanting to do this idea where it's like every month there's a theme. Because Crimson Kingdom, it's not going to be just horror. It's also going to talk about some things with animation, and also animation and cartoons and all that kind of stuff. I've been wanting to do sort of a month theme, where August it could be Five Nights at Freddy's month, or December could be Ben 10 month. Because I have tons of things I love to talk about, and some of them often just go to one franchise because I love it so much. Like, I can only make a month a theme if I love that theme enough. Like, I love Ben 10, I love Five Nights at Freddy's, so I definitely would want to lean towards that. Anyway, how long do you think your hair is in inches? How long? Let me check. Here's a roller. Huh. Say longer than a foot. Probably 13, 14 inches. I'm thinking about striving my hair. Striving? You mean straightening? Unless striving is a new thing. I don't know. I'm not hip with the kids. Maybe explain opinions about how the new Sea Rain boots aren't as good as the old ones. Oh, don't even get me started about Thundercats Roar. I've been wanting to do sort of a Cartoon Network video for a while. I love Cartoon Network, don't get me wrong. I grew up with it, but let me just say, not a big fan of its current state. Have you heard of Bionicle? Oh, I remember Bionicle. I had one. I forgot which one it was. It was a little red dude. But I'm not really as into Bionicle as I used to. No. Now, anyway, I don't know anything about YouTube's gaming streaming thing. I need to look more into that because I'd like to do more streams in the future. God, my throat hurts. I've been doing this for 40 minutes, much longer than I thought it would be. Anyway, I'm going to check something. Nightmare Expo is doing a stream at the same time. Oh.
weird looking mask on or something with like a sledgehammer, like they're forcing this guy to walk through the woods at night.
Stop. Shut up. Oh, did you guys know I was actually... I'm going to say it's going to sound like I collaborated with them because I didn't collaborate with them. Anyway, I was on a Nightmare Expo video. It was the top 20 horror YouTubers. I believe it was number 6. I was right by Blue Lava 6, I believe. And Blue Lava 6 is also a great content creator. You should check him out. In fact, check out everyone in that video. In fact, how about I go ahead and find the link to Nightmare Expo's video. I am going to have to ask him when Crimson Kingdom starts to change the link from... what is it? I'm in a hospital while watching this. I hope you're all right, man. The gaming stream are not so bad, but Twitch is better. Oh, I've heard Twitch is definitely a lot better. I think if I'm going to do streaming, it might be on Twitch. But maybe also YouTube for simplicity's sake. Anyway, if you guys want to go ahead and watch the video that Nightmare Expo made that I was in, I can go ahead and link it right here. If you want to anyway, it's completely up to you. I forgot, am I number 6 or... Hang on, let me go ahead. I'm going to have to mute it right away. There we go. Where is... No, I'm not right by Blue Lava 6. I am number 8, file 8, Hotel Room 103. Oh crap, that's how I came here. Now I remember. Oh, you saw that video? Oh, yeah. I was also on Rainbot's 71 YouTube channels, but I'm not proud of the video I made. I should have made more of an advertisement for the channel. But then again, that channel eventually became what this is now, Red Room, the goof-off channel. So when I'm at Crimson Kingdom, I might have to ask her if she can change the link there. I'm going to have to see if I can pull a lot of favors. No pressure. I'm really hoping Crimson Kingdom's it. And I don't mean like I'm going to quit after Crimson Kingdom. I mean like I've been doing this for 10 years and I really want to get somewhere with it. I am going to college for animation. I haven't decided what college yet. I'm going to Texas, so I'm definitely around Dallas's area. I might have to do 3D animation because, for one, I've heard it's easier, and 2, it's become cheaper, and it's just what people are doing nowadays. I might do 2D animation as well, but, oh my god, I scared myself, okay? I saw my own shadow, and I freaked out. I was literally scared by my shadow, and I call myself a horror fan. CalArts, they're a little up there when it comes to quality and all that. I don't know if I can. I definitely would. 2D animation, though, it's harder, but it is easier to pick up. That is true, definitely. I want to practice both. And a lot of movement freedom. I think that part might be a little debatable. I think, like, both of them have their ups and downs. I don't want to say one is superior than the other. I do prefer 2D animation, but I think I want to practice both because I don't want to be known for just one style. I want to be known for all sorts of things. That's why if I ever make animation, it won't be just horror. I'd probably do some action there because I love action. Like the old action shows of the early 2000s, Japanese anime. Some action shows, too. I think there was a movie called Action Hank that came in 2016 that no one watched. It was a cool idea because you're in the first-person perspective. Anyway. Whew. Again, eraser. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I know what we can do. Give me a second. Make your own horror comics? Oh, I would, but I think I gotta get used to doing artwork more. You see, the big problem is that while I do think I'm decent at artwork, I need to get used to digital stuff. I think that's what I need to do first. But anyway, this thing right here. This here is a wicker stand drawer full of all of, okay, I'll say this. Before I got fully into gothic subculture and more metal influenced stuff, I was an emo kid. That was me trying to be goth, but didn't know. I wore skinny jeans, my hair was this long, I believe. I had a red strip in my hair. I looked like a stereotypical emo kid. I looked like Shadow the Hedgehog if he was a tweaky teenage boy. Anyway, I found this drawer of all the accessories I used to wear. And I want to go ahead and look at some of them. I thought of making this its own video. Anyway, here's this thing. These are just fabulous. It looks like blood, but it's not. It looks fabulous. Actually, no, it doesn't really fit my style anymore. Maybe like 7 years ago when I used to be more of an emo kid. Look at this shit. Still fits me though. Tight around the fingers. I just got fat, that's why. No, seriously, I used to be a toothpick back then. People were concerned I was being anorexic. Mirror's Edge. Oh, you know what? Yes, it does kind of look like that. Now, excuse me while I'm going to go run on rooftops and slide on poles and probably die because I have no idea what I'm doing. As Faith from Mirror's Edge just looks down, it's like, she just gives a disappointed nod. Disappointed, but not surprised. That's why it was just a nod. She didn't scream like, oh my god. The Logan Paul controversy from January. Oh, I really don't want to give him any more attention to what he has. That's the thing about YouTubers I hate. I don't start drama, and I typically, because there's no need for YouTube drama, and I don't mention YouTubers very often because it just gives them more attention. So, here's this thing. Looks like it could be a steampunk cannon. Oh my god, you can tell how fat my arm is because I used to be able to buckle these all the way. I'm not even that fat. Leave me alone. I'm sitting here watching a live stream playing Call of Duty, making an emblem of the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Now that'll get the players. And I have 2 of these. I thought I only had 1. Holy crap. What is this? Oh god, this stupid thing. This is meant to be a skeleton hand I didn't know was actually made for girls. And people with tiny hands, because watch what happens when I try to put it on. If I can figure out how. Stretch it out. Oh my god. It's uncomfortable as heck. Oh no. Look at this thing. Ow, it hurts my finger. It's, even back when I first got it, it was stupid, obnoxious, and I hate it. Don't even know why I still have it. I think it's just something to show my grandkids. FBI, open up! A girl's skeleton. This is a bandana. Where have I gone? I'm a comedy genius, can't you tell? Oh, this is a watch my mom made, I think. I broke it, though. I'm an awful son. There's a belt buckle to a belt that I broke because I got too fat. This is a... Peace and love, dude. It's supposed to be a necklace, but I don't know how to take it apart to put it on. Now, a lot of my necklaces I used to have don't fit me anymore because my neck also got thicker. I used to have a little pencil neck. I learned a lot by my weight, huh? So righteous. Who righteous, dude? Look at these shades. Who wants this guy to be in FNAF 6 as a salvageable animatronic? Me? Now, is Scott Cawthon going to make a FNAF 7, or is that just done? I think the series might actually be done this time. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe I'll write the second hippie goth. No, that is a thing, actually. There are hippie goths out there. This is a belt, actually. Not a good one. I used to wear this. Radio Shack. They went out of business, didn't they? This is my Walmart ID card when I used to work there. This is a GameStop card. Power to the players. Oh, God. Find more accessories. How about these rings? Oh, my God. Another bandana, because why not? I'm going to put this on my head. I'm ready to go to town. Got this thing. That's a bracelet, isn't it? Now it's a Sonic ring. What the hell? What the hell is this? Joke's over. Okay, another bandana. I got a lot of these. My old dog's fucking name tags. I had this little pug. I named her Demix after the Kingdom Hearts character. She died 6 years ago. It's okay, I'm over it. She died literally on Thanksgiving. Can't judge me for having this one. I got this one for donating cancer shit. I didn't mean shit isn't an insult. I'm sorry. You're now one of the main characters. You're now part of the main characters of South Park, dude. Katie. There's another. What the hell is this? Hey guys, I got a random ass chain. If you want it, I could probably sell some of this shit on eBay. Glove, bracelet. I think that's a sweatband actually. Well, I could go jogging. Power to the players. More like power to the in-store credit. Worst in scratch disc and yard sale. Oh, this used to be my favorite necklace. Oh, let's see if it still fits. Sell them. Oh, I totally would. I don't trust eBay. I tried selling a power glove, a Nintendo power glove. Guess what? We sent it. He never sent the money. And he said, no, I'm going to keep it. One asshole. And eBay didn't even do anything about it. And okay. Yeah. Next too thick for this one. Yes. Yeah. I used to be able to fit this just fine. Not anymore. My neck must have been really fucking small, though. Sorry. If that was loud. Guys, to charity. Yeah. How much you think? Ooh, random ass handcuffs that I lost a key to. Let's try them on. Oh. Oh, that is beautiful. Sugoi! You better be fucking quiet because it's 12 o'clock right now, and I don't want my neighbors to get mad. Not that they can hear me. Soundproofing is kind of weird here. Ooh. This is my old phone case of the Game Boy thing I had. I still have the same phone right here. I use it for only music because the PlayTube app is so much better than YouTube shitty fucking YouTube Red. However, there's a reason I don't use it anymore, and that's, well, it's kind of busted. Such a good little fucking case, though. I like it. Can't sell that. Nani? Oh my, Nani? It's 11:14 where I live. Oh, you must live in, like, the area, like, somewhere where the area Texas is or Wisconsin. In that area. Put this thing over here. My God, it's hot. Oklahoma. Oh, you live in Texas. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. Texas is huge. You know, there's so many people actually live in Texas. Rebel Taxi from he lives in Texas. 9 p.m. over here. I'm going to take a guess. Washington State. California. That was my second guess. Tornado proceeds to kill my house. Oh, yeah, you're in Tornado Alley. Don't worry. Here we get hurricanes. In Texas, it's hot. Oh, I'm prepared. Don't worry. Here in Pennsylvania, it gets hot too. But then don't worry. Down in Texas, they say it's a dry heat. It's still heat. Living in Washington is like nothing but rain. But it's not really like pouring rain. It's, how do I call this? Okay, well, here in Pennsylvania, when it rains, it slams rain. But in Washington State, when it rains, it's like the same amounts, but spread out. So it's like it's seemingly raining less, but it's just the time is more. The amount is practically the same. I feel like, I don't know how. It goes from like this big spread out of clouds, but as soon as it comes to PA, it becomes a ball of destruction. Remember that time we were actually going through a shit ton of hurricanes? Yeah, try living on the East Coast then. My nose is itchy. I don't know why. We had like hurricane after hurricane after hurricane, Hurricane Maria, Hurricane. They all call them weird things, okay? Got me concerned for a while. Oh, that's what that means. Message retracted. That means that. Okay, never mind then. Took me a little bit. Hurricanes are pretty hard. Are pretty hard recently, though. Yeah. My Swedish chef voice? I don't think I have one.
I do have all sorts of voices. I forgot to bring the microphone back up. Sorry about that.
Hurricane Harvey. Oh, Steve Harvey. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Jesus. Like at this point, what's the next step to naming a hurricane? Hurricane Steve. Hurricane. This is going to become sentences because we have so many. Hurricane Land of the... Hurricane Eraser of Truth. I know, my sense of humor is top notch. It's way up there, dude. Texas, home of Satan's summer home and all the Dixies and Walmarts. Jesus. Oh, God. Jesus, man. Oh, fucking hell. You know, if there's anything I keep hearing about Texas that I just hate hearing about, it's how everyone says, like, oh, everyone in Texas is racist. It's like, what? I understand, like, they're, like, really Southerners, and Southerners have this trope of being racist. But I know a lot of people from Texas. You can't assume that someone's, like, stance on racism because of where they live. I mean, yeah, okay. The government of Texas is a little off. I will say that. What I did was normal, okay? Hurricane bikini.
Hurricane. Ew, I'm in a bikini.
In fact, people from Texas aren't racist. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. No, it's not Texas people. Because there's still people in OK as well. I've never actually met a racist person, though. I will say that. But that's because I'm not like of a different race, so I never I guess I never like been through it, and that's the only way you can really see it. Oh. Personal experience, by the way, but I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. My allergies all over the place. Here I live in Pennsylvania, in this one county. It's the worst pollen count in the entire country. I'm right in the middle of it. Karma will hurt them back. Exactly. Don't mess with people. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say this. You going to see this guy? This is Gerald. You're going to see him a lot in my Doki Doki Literature series. He's in the intro of nearly some new Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I think you might see him in the next video. I named him Gerald. I won him at an arcade. And he's my special little man. Okay. Even though he looks like a slut. God, my nose is itchy and it feels like it's gonna. Oh, give me a minute. Oh. Why is my window open? Screw it, I need the air. Whee! If I were to do documentaries, I've always wanted to do documentaries, but maybe not specifically horror, like serial killers. Maybe like fan-made documentaries. I thought about doing a documentary about like the 10 years between Jet Ray 102 and today, like showing you my life story in a way. I know it sounds really pretentious, but a lot of other YouTubers do it. Pretentiousness is normal on YouTube, you see. I've been doing this for an hour. Holy crap. Anyway. It's fun though, live streaming. It is, yeah. That's why it feels like an hour's already gone by, because it was so fun. The only thing I don't like is that like I could tell that like messages aren't coming in instantly, because I'll say something and then like a minute later something comes. But I think that's more to do with like how streaming works. Maybe that's normal. Or maybe it's just my shitty ass Wi-Fi. Oh my god, last night I pissed myself off because for some reason my computer started doing this thing where Wi-Fi was being accepted normally, but then it just like said, hey, you need an Ethernet cable now. I hate it when computers just randomly do that. I don't know why. It's like, oh, it can be wireless, and then all of a sudden it needs Ethernet cable. So I go down to Walmart, pay $10 for an Ethernet cable, come back, and it works just fine. I'm not even mad. I got an Ethernet cable. It's even a fashion statement now, okay? Don't judge me. This is going to be the new hip thing. Beat Booba hate. Pretty much. Beat Booba hate your computer. Oh, jeez. Oof. Now, Red Room, I'm not worried about because guess what? I make videos in advance all the time because I am a stickler for being worried about being late on something. So I have about 38 completed videos, completely processed and ready to be uploaded. Of course, I'm not going to upload them all at once. I'm going to stick to the schedule, but that's just so I can, keep up with things. And I'm working on more too. It's good because I have top lists that need game footage from like indie games. So I'm able to use that to my own advantage to kill two birds kill two birds with one stone by saying, hey, I can record this for that video, but I'll also make it a Red Room too. I like that. I have over a month's worth of Red Rooms and almost enough Crimson Kingdom videos to last me to the rest of the year. But I still want to wait until, I was going to say June 22nd, but I want to wait until after Texas. I moved to Texas to start doing that again. I have an external hard drive, so I don't have to worry about my computer bursting into flames. You need to do a Let's Play on Metopia. I wish I could, but I don't have a 3DS. And I can't emulate things either. I need a gaming PC. Okay, this is just a regular PC. It works just fine. Yeet! But Walmart's selling gaming PCs now. And there's one I kind of want that's $1,500. I ain't got that, though. I want to save money to get a gaming PC so I can work with bigger games and maybe an emulator, because I have an emulator now. It's called RetroArch, but I don't know why, but every game I get on there runs like crap. See, there's one problem having a fucking mustache, is that you don't know if you have hair in your mouth or it's just your mustache. You can get some for $500, mine was $600, but I have no internet. Then how are you here? There are ones I saw that were cheaper at Walmart too. I keep drinking water. I'm using my data, no hotspot. I know your pain. And custom builds are better. Now, I wish I could do a custom build, but I don't know how. I really don't. People are like, oh, you gotta get this, you gotta get this card, and you gotta get this thing, and I'm like, my brain hurts. And I've been told custom builds are a lot better. Yeah, definitely. I used to work at Walmart, and there was this one guy who was a PC gamer and a game developer. He told me that custom builds are a lot better. Ow. That was another pain. And here I go, freaking out, thinking it's something that it's not. It's probably just gas. Newsflash is I kind of have to fart, but I'm not going to because that's immature, childish. A PC store can buy it for you. Have you seen... I didn't know PC stores could do that. Have you seen Deadpool 2? Or the Avengers Infinity War? I just saw Infinity War today. I don't want to spoil anything, but I was shocked, alright? I love the movie. I love the changes it made from, like, previous versions. But I don't want to talk about too much because I feel like that would get the spoiler territory. I didn't see Deadpool 2, though. I did see the original in 2016. Just not the second one. I don't know if they can. They might for a price. I was hoping you wouldn't say that. My nose is so itchy. What the hell? I'm afraid if I scratch it, it's going to look like I'm picking my nose. See, doesn't that look like I'm picking it? I'm not. I'm scratching. Jesus. Why is my nose so itchy? And why does it feel like I'm about to explode? I've been stinking. Oh, nose picking. Oh, God. That's the other side that itches. What the fuck? Why does it do that? You jinxed me right there. Guys want a rag? I don't know why this is here, actually. I will say this. I do need to save money because I want to get better equipment. I want to get a better computer, like an actual gaming PC. Maybe 2 computers will do. This one and the other one. I need to get a better camera. I've had this one since 2013, and it's slowly falling apart. I need to get a better microphone. The $50 Snowball might not do for I don't know how long. Let's see. And I definitely want to make custom props, maybe costumes. I just need a lot. I definitely also want to get a Galmon tablet. That thing's like $400, but it's cheaper than most other tablets that are really good. I have a $50 Wacom tablet, and that thing is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. I tried to do a curve, and it's like, how about I just make a little tiny straight line here? That's clearly not what I wanted. Jesus, I keep... It's so hot. I'll tell you what. Or maybe I would also buy some cartons of soundproofing. Oh, yeah, that too. That too. Because I have no soundproofing whatsoever. But I think I might want to wait until once again I move to Texas. Some stuff I would definitely get. I think I want to wait. Until later. And use an XP pen, but the thing, your stabilizers on your tablet is higher. Wait, what? How do I change that? See, I don't know anything about technology. I used to be the guy who knew it all, but then the future came around. We got virtual reality tablets, a whole bunch of things I didn't even know we had. And I'm like, my brain hurts. See, I wish I was kind of born a little earlier, not to be like one of those pretentious, I wish I was in the 90s, but just so I could have like that proper head start that like PewDiePie, Markiplier, those people are like in their late 20s and 30s who clearly have been on the internet for years. Yeah. Who knows? If that happened, I might end up being a completely different person, though. And I don't know if that's completely a good thing. And again, a lot of things are better than me. Lordy. Anyway. I don't like the line snoozer. I don't know how, but to be honest, I'd use Fire Alpaca to draw, or maybe Mediabang for PC. Great beginning drawing software. My stomach. Ooh. I'll definitely keep that in mind. But anyway, my stomach's acting up. I think I'm going to have to go. This has been a nice, fun time. An hour and 12 minutes and half a minute is definitely a fun time. And I think it's a good time to stop it. I might do this more often. I don't know. I might set this on a certain day. I'll say something on Twitter, especially if I really want to do this again, because I just like talking. To plan this out a bit more. I just kind of randomly decided to do this. Want to end your stream?